Hi, it's Scary from Scary's Wide World of Mystery. Um, I spent most of last week chilling with Pluto, and I learned a lot of things about Pluto and how he operates. Um, I can't tell you all of the information, but let me just give you a rundown on some of the information about Pluto. Most people know Pluto is the planet that rules the underworld, Hades, and the planet of death. Well, Pluto doesn't just rule death. Pluto also rules spiritual rebirth, and Pluto also has a lot to do with depth psychology and really deep soul searching. Anything that you don't know about yourself, whenever you have a strong Pluto transit, that stuff will come up for you. You will get to know some of the deepest, darkest secrets of your soul when you have a Pluto transit. And I learned quite a bit about my soul this last week. And I was thinking, I didn't really know Pluto, and I used to have the same bad attitude that a lot of people did do about Pluto. But Pluto is actually a really cool guy. Just people are afraid of Pluto. Like, a lot of people are afraid of death. Like, you try to talk to somebody seriously about death, and they get nervous. They don't really want to talk about it. It's almost like they're afraid to catch it, you know? But here's the fact about physical death, which is the thing that people are afraid of. Well, you're not going to die until it's time for you to die. Period. I mean, I know a lot of people that have survived a lot of things that should have killed them, but they survived. And it was because it wasn't their time to go. So, and I know a lot of people that died from things that they probably shouldn't have died from, but it was their time to go. So, they died. Um, so don't approach Pluto like you're afraid of him. Um, don't approach Pluto like you're afraid of him. You should approach Pluto as if he's your friend, because he is. Um, Pluto's kind of lonely out there. And, people are always trying to dismiss Pluto, and they make fun of his size. They call him a dwarf. So, you can see why he would he would kind of feel really left out and lonely. Um, but Pluto can be like one of the biggest allies on your side. When you get straight with Pluto, you've got some real power behind you. You've got a real force of backup behind you, because sure, karma works for Saturn. Okay, Saturn is traditionally considered the karmic planet, and but karma only works for Saturn. Okay, that's who karma works for. I would say karma is more like Pluto's ride or die. They're like best friends forever, and karma will do anything for Pluto. Like, karma works for Saturn, so karma is like obligated to um, give people their karmic lessons whenever Saturn says that they need them. But when it comes to Pluto, whatever Pluto wants, karma's right there. Like, okay, so who are we going to teach next? Because that's what karma is, lessons, and everyone thinks, karma, oh my gosh. But some of us came here to learn very very advanced karmic lessons. And I came here to learn some very advanced karmic lessons. And for a long time, I didn't appreciate those karmic lessons. Well, when you're not appreciating your karmic lessons, then you have to repeat them because it means you didn't fully learn the lesson. Um, Let me just say, I really appreciate the heavy karmic lessons I've had to learn. And I fully understand why it is that my soul chose to learn those lessons. And hopefully someday everybody else will too. You know, and then maybe they'll come to a deeper respect of Pluto, because Pluto, when you look at pictures of Pluto on the internet, Pluto has this big heart on the surface. So don't be afraid of Pluto, because Pluto loves you. Like, sincerely, Pluto only wants what is truly best for you. And I'm sorry, I just saw a giant white rabbit. That was weird. Follow the white rabbit. I feel like I'm having a red pill moment. Maybe I should go follow it. Um, Talk about signs and synchronicities. Anyway, so I don't know. Maybe when you know you're gonna have a Pluto transit, and if you're kind of nervous or stressed about it, talk to Pluto. Like, make friends with Pluto, because Pluto's a really cool guy. And once you get to know him, you know, Pluto will give you some gifts. And he's really fun to hang out with. And he's really sweet. And he's not a dwarf. And he is a planet. All right. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.